Which number is your son?
What's up?
Which number is your son?
Number 5 on the other. Underscore
You guys got a great team. How are you the 4 seed?
Huh?
How are you the 4 seed?
Well, we actually started out as the number 1 seed.
You lost somewhere along the way?
We lost our first match yesterday against Long Island, but we hadn't practiced. We went to St. Louis 2 weeks ago, and because of the weather, we haven't really practiced since then.
Oh yeah, you guys get affected by the weather. We're in upstate New York. What we've had is probably the same as you. But to us, it's like, well, that's a normal winter's day.
It is. And for us, when it snows like that,
you're good. I had you warned.
The world shuts down.
Oh yeah, I know. We have my data centers in Greenwood, South Carolina. So whenever they have an issue and I need anything done in the data center, no one's at the office today. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, our whole world shuts down.
Oh yeah, well, why are you going to have snow removal stuff for the 5 days a year you need it? You're not gonna, so you just shut down.
Well, we've had 16 inches of snow in the last 2 weeks. And then last year we had, it's take for the last 4 years, 5 years, we've had some pretty significant snows. But they don't last,
Right. But yeah, exactly.
You might get them, normally we'll get it'll snow one day and like 2 days later it'll be, 50 degrees.
That's why my wife's a teacher and she can retire at 55 and I'm thinking it sounds good for me too. So I got about 7 more years. I'm like, we're trying to figure a way that January and February are somewhere. Virginia's fine. We don't need it to be hot. I just don't need it to be. We had the coldest February we've ever had.
I saw that.
And so I don't need that. Your son is a great hitter, by the way, but you guys have a ton of great hitters. You got a nice team.
Thank you. We tried. We've added a couple of players this year. Big number 11 and another kid sitting on the bench, another big middle. So we've got 6'8", 6'5", and 6'3" for middles.
Yeah. Well, we're laughing because so ours we got 6'7", but he's pretty green. Then the other two are 6'5". Well, 6'5" and 6'6". But the thing we're laughing about is we have a kid that's on our 18s this year, but he's a junior, so he can play 18s again. He can play 18s again next year, and he's 6'10". So next year our middles will be. So suddenly we're going to move our 6'6" kid outside because we don't need 4 middles. I mean, so.
3's big enough.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is I don't remember these boys at all.
Who, our team?
Yeah.
This pace.
Looks like a new bunch of kids to me.
We have, yes. So if you go to last year's team, my son, who's 12, the lefty, 2 and 3 are the only ones right out there now, and then the 2 sitting. So, well, our big, the kid he would be our main outside. He plays basketball, so they just lost in sectionals last night. And he wasn't going to drive down today. So, I mean, you still got, well, remembered us.
Yeah, I know.
But, so, I mean, we got 3 months till East Coast. You got 4 till Nationals. So,
yeah.
So that's the hard. This age group has been the core. It's just, a lot of the others, like my son on the 14s team, they got kids already, a lot of kids committing to volleyball. Whereas this team, a lot of our kids just don't. So, you play this, you fall behind, which is fine. I mean, my son just started committing like this year, really. So,
yeah, My son played baseball up until he was.
Yep.
I don't know what that was. Until he was,
I don't think he had blown it in. This ref is weak, by the way. If you haven't noticed.
Weak.
He was really... Victor, in the match before us, the 16s, we watched that match because they're from the next town over. Uh-oh. Scotty wasn't ready for that one. So, yeah, Scott was a basketball player for years.
My son's been playing since he was 13, and we've been to Rochester, up there to the tournament up there a couple years ago. And so, being on the East Coast, we kind of know everybody because of the tournaments, playing up and down the East Coast. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember any of these. Now, the Eden guys, I remember a few of those guys.
Yeah.
We haven't
well,
seen
even
those
like
guys
my son, if you might not recognize him because he's a hitter now. He's our best hitter. He was a setter but now, I mean, for him, he needs to hit on this team because we got another setter who's good setter, and not as good as your setter, but you guys got a great setter. But so he's even hitting in the back now. So sometimes you'd see him, but you'd be like, oh,
that might be it. Kind of tough. I mean, they played well up till.
oh. Okay, Jack.
Hey, good swing.
Must be nice to have that hang time, huh?
Yeah.
Years ago, maybe.
He was a great addition to the team. And I've known him since he was. We have middle school ball for boys. And
Excuse me.
We've been playing against him for a while. that one. Guys, let's go! Go, Coach, go!
Oh, you guys at Penn State camp with him?
Yeah.
That was my son. So he had a great time. You guys liked it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
He started out, he said it was on the first court for like the first day, and then they moved him down. So, yeah. We both stayed in that game. You played like 6 points?
Yeah.
Dave, listen. Give them all.
There's only a couple left. Only a few left.
So we had a perfect schedule for the first two until now, because I have a son in the 14s. So now they're in the quarters, or they're in the semis, and we're here playing at the same time. And then if we win, which we're not going to, but in case, then they play at the finals when you're gonna, whoever the winner here plays at the semis at the same time. So I'm like, but as I said, we can battle it out. Who knows? Our 14s teams has 3 kids, 6'4", 6'5". Wow. Who are athletic. I mean, who can play. It's not like it's just some big, tall, Opie kid that's short.
Good, that's good. You always like to see it. You always want to see the guys do well. We're getting tired. Huh? We're getting tired. We're getting tired. There's a chair. Sit right there. That's all. Good. Setter's pushing the ball out.
Yeah. Wow.
They made quick work of
Oh my. Our coach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, with Rick.
So our. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It went quick, though. Sorry, what was that?
So our 14s won in the semis of gold.
He took first. Huh?
Yes.
Pretty easily, right? Yeah, 25, 18, 16 or something like that. I don't know.
They won in semis or silver, or in gold semis, 25-10, 25-8.
Well, when you got, some big guys like
Well, yeah, and it's not like we're missing other things. It's like, oh, we got 2 good liberos, 2 setters.
It's always good to have 2 of everything.
Yes. Well, yeah, my son's a setter. He had a horrible day yesterday, and they still were able to gut it out because the other setter. And then today he's been doing better again. So it's a thing. I don't know if we never practice serving enough, but you guys all have a heavier serve. At the end of the day, I'm like, you're a bit better on everything, but on the serves, you get more free points and most matches.
Our coach is a very aggressive serving coach. He jump serves. We have a very hard serve. We practice serving every day. Every time we practice, we start in practice and serves.
It was self-preservation. It wasn't in. I'm like, no, I want to.
No, that was self-preservation.
Yes.
Hey, let's go now. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. You're saying he's the beach team. I don't know. I figured it out.
You know these guys?
No, I heard them talking. They were talking about my son because they saw him at the Penn State camp last year. They're like, remember 12 from the Penn State camp? And I go, oh, you know. So that's why I just started talking to him. Does your son want to play in college, or was he looking at?
He doesn't care what
Okay.
he wants to play.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if he's been talking to anyone.
He has. I mean, but they're not really allowed to talk to him unless you go to the school.
Right.
You know, if you go to the school, they can talk to you.
Oh, Scotty.
We've been to, that was a bad set. That's always
Yeah,
like,
I know.
But we've been to, he's been to Lewis, and he's been to UCLA and Irvine, and Concordia, Irvine, and Marymount, and a couple others, I think.
Okay.
You know, but all unofficial. It's all unofficial. But our coach is an ex-college coach, so he knows all the college coaches. And so.
Right. Well, that's why our coach. I mean, we've been a club for 30-some years.
Yeah.
And he coaches Nazareth right now. So, or the club director. Our coach was a D3 Player of the Year 2 years ago at Naz. So
that helps out a lot.
But there's a lot of connections there.
Yeah, I mean, that helps out a lot.
Yeah, actually, Lewis has reached out to my son.
Yeah.
And although I don't think, they don't have engineering, so we got a problem there. Penn State's the other one that's talked to him. I don't know that we're ready for Penn State, but
Oh, we didn't get a lift out of that. Oh, come on, dude.
I think you got it anyways.
Yeah, well.
I know.
The referee,
No, I agree. I totally agree with you. You got to make the right call. Oh, your stuff's falling.
Oh, that's all right. We've kind of been afflicted with this kind of stuff all day.
Well, it's hard. All this stuff slides, you know?
Well, no, I'm talking about referees.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we had our 15s coach ejected in his match, and he's the most mild-mannered coach we have. And I look at him, I'm like, I always thought to myself, I don't ever want to get him mad, because if you do, it could be... yes, because he's a big guy, but he's just this big, gentle...
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh,